growing up with the Amazing Spider-Man series from street level Spider-Man going through his love story era, just fighting common basic enemies, your friendly Spider-Man, your neighborhood Spider-Man. But with the release or the confirmation of Spider-Man 4, rumored titled The King in Black, my question is, will Spider-Man ever be Spider-Man again? So what I mean by this is Spider-Man being just the common friendlyhood person he is, just like he was in Spider-Man Homecoming fighting off the Vulture guy, but with Far From Home being a bigger threat and then No Way Home being the multiversal type shit that's going on through ages. My opinions about Spider-Man have been rather different. So what I was actually hoping for Spider-Man 4 was to be a basic storyline where he has to regroup everything. He has to find everything out and how everything is going to work from him, from his financial position to his love life. That would have been really amazing. From him being lonely to finding a new love interest and then moving towards MJ if that was going to happen. But I probably wanted him to go with Gwen Stacy or something because Gwen Stacy's have always been really much better than MJ. So yeah, that's a history for another time. But yeah, figuring out his love life and his private life, that would have been a really baseline level story and actually really good. Now that won't be a story that will give you $1.5 billion in box office, but it's definitely going to earn you about $600 to $700 million. But here's the problem that arises. Sony is looking for big profits. I read this thing and I was really surprised is that when Spider-Man enters into an Avengers movie, Sony doesn't get a cut from it. They just get paid for using Spider-Man's right. But Sony gets a cut from the Spider-Man movies itself. So when they released No Way Home and they got a box office of $1.8 billion, that made them money greedy. Yeah, I don't want to say the words. That made them money greedy people. So now what they're trying to do and what the rumored storyline is that we're going to have another reunion of the Spider-Mans. All of the three Spider-Mans, Tobey, Andrew, and Tom Holland, they're going to come together and they're probably going to fight Null in the battle world. Or maybe anything, because the movie is going to take place between Avengers Doomsday and Avengers Secret Wars, and the threat is going to be really big. So I really have no idea how they're going to show what Spider-Man is going through. I really hope that somehow they just fit the first 30 minutes of the movie into how Spider-Man's life has been, rather than just taking us to a battle world and not showing what the backstory is, because without that, every emotional aspect will just go into wane. And Marvel itself wanted to make a baseline story, but Sony is just being greedy. I've made a video on this where I said Sony is just being a gold digger, and it's actually really true. And I really wanted that what I'm saying would happen, but it just doesn't seem possible. And with the release of Spider-Man 4, I don't think Spider-Man will go back towards being a friendly neighborhood person anymore. It's just going to get deeper and deeper. And there is 3 more movies expected, and one of them had to be a canon event. But if Spider-Man 4 will be a canon event, how can you just make the next 2 stories baseline? I really don't understand what's really going on over here. So what are your opinions about this? What do you think? Should Spider-Man be just a friendly neighborhood, or we should get some fan service like we've been getting for the past couple of movies? Honestly, I really have no clue what's going to happen. So until next time, do let me know your opinions in the comments below, and Cinematic Cosmos Critique signing out.